Good morning, grade 10. Let's continue our sessions in math. Today's session is about trigonometric ratios. What's trigonometric ratios? Trigonometric ratios is the ratio of two sides in right triangle. We talked about the right triangle last session, and we said that if this is y is my right angle in the triangle ZYX, that means XY is the hypotenuse. Okay, XY is the hypotenuse. Okay, and the trigonometric ratios, I have three of them, which is main trigonometric ratios. The sine which is ratio between the length of the leg of opposite angle to the length of the hypotenuse. So if I have here sine of A, look, this is my angle A. What's the opposite of A? What is the side opposite to A? It's A small. Okay, and what's the hypotenuse? We said the hypotenuse which is opposite to the right angle, which is C. So it's A over C. Very good. But what about the sine of B? B, we said the sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. Very good. Now, what is the cosine? Cosine of the angle is the ratio between the lengths of the adjacent. Take care of this. Adjacent, okay, over the hypotenuse. Adjacent over the hypotenuse. So, if I'm here A, what's the adjacent of A? It's B. It's B. And what's the hypotenuse? Of course, it's C. Very good. What about cosine B? Cosine B, it will be the adjacent which is A, and the over the hypotenuse which is C. Hypotenuse which is C. Okay, again the sine is what? Opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. What about the tangent? Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So if here I'm A, what's opposite? A over B. Adjacent over, opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. Okay? Okay. Now let's see if I have an exercise like this. Write the trigonometric ratio as a fraction and as a decimal rounding. Here, sine of R. So I'm going to the angle R, which is here. Sine, we said what sine? It's opposite. So opposite here is 12. Opposite over the hypotenuse, which is 13. But 12 over 13, approximate rounding to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so it's what? I have 0.92. Okay, and of course you can use your calculator in this. Okay, okay. Here, what's the cosine of R? This is my R. Cosine, we said, the cosine is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Adjacent over the hypotenuse. So it's 5 over 13. What is the tan? Tan of, let's see, S. Tan of S, it will be what? Opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. What's opposite? It's 5. Adjacent is 12, so it's 5 over 12. Very good. Okay, try to solve this by yourself and tell me what you did. Okay? Okay, I have here a special trigonometric ratios in the right angle triangle. If this triangle has 60-30 degree or 30-60 degree angles, so I have a special here. The side which is the hypotenuse is 2s, and the side which is opposite to 30 degree is half the hypotenuse. So what's half 2s? It's s. What's half 2s? It's s, which is opposite to 30 degree. Okay, Now the side which is opposite to the 60 degree, this side which is opposite to the 60 degree, is half hypotenuse square root 3. Half hypotenuse square root 3. Very good. Now sine 60, it's square root 3 over 2. You will study it like this and you're going to use it without calculator. You must save it in your mind. Sine 60, it means square root 3 over 2. Okay? Okay. Why? Because we said what about the sine? It's opposite, opposite, which is s square root 3 over hypotenuse, which is 2s. If you simplify this, you will find square root 3 over 2. And of course, I told you to use your calculator to get the cosine of 76, of course, approximated to the nearest hundredth. Okay? Okay. Try to solve this practice. Okay? Let's see. He wants DF, sorry, DF. DF here is the hypotenuse. How are we going to solve something like this? Let's see. I have here angle D, and I want the hypotenuse. But what about angle D? I have its what? Its opposite. It's opposite. So I'm going to use the sine. The sine. Sine D equals what? Sine D equals what? Equals the opposite, which is 17, over, this is what? FD, which I want, which is hypotenuse. Very good. Sine D, you can get it with your calculator, which is sine 51. Okay, sine 51 equals 17 divide FD. And I'm going to solve to find the FD. Okay, very nice. Okay, let's return back to this part here. He's giving you angle Z, which is 38, and he give you XZ. What XZ to the angle Z? It's adjacent to the angle Z. So I'm going to use the cosine. Cosine Z is adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine 38 equal 12.6 over YZ. So YZ is 12.6 over cosine 38. Then YZ equals, get it with your calculator, it's so easy. Okay? Try to solve this exercise and see you later. Thank you very much.